Okay, this is the final look. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I already put on my sunscreen for the day. I used up the last of my Beauty of Joseon. We're gonna get into foundation. For my base, I'm gonna use my usual Fenty Beauty. This is what we're kind of going for. This is what we're going for. I even put my hair in the Nosferatu press circuit side part. It's true. I'm committed to the look, guys. It's gonna be actually not that hard of a look. Quite basic, but very chic. It's kind of like an everyday look. I like to keep the base super sheer, and then we go in to spot treat anything that needs extra coverage. So, for the look, I'm gonna use this eyeshadow stick. I'm gonna take a little concealer to use as the base. I'm gonna go in with this eyeshadow stick. Then I'm gonna take my, literally probably my most used palette. I'm gonna take these colors right here, so more kind of like a really light brown, and I'm just gonna put that on the eye, right where we put the eyeshadow stick. Okay, shadow is done. Super easy. And then we're gonna go in with the black liner. I prefer to use pencil liner, but a gel liner also works. Do not use a liquid. Do not let me catch you using a liquid. I hate liquid eyeliners. I'm sorry, like, when are we gonna say it? Like, when are we gonna be honest and say it? Like, I just don't like them. Like, there's also something about the finish of them. They're like shiny. Has anyone noticed that? The finish of a liquid liner is satin. Gross. Like, what's going on? Okay, we're gonna take the pencil liner or a gel liner and a brush, if that is what you prefer. We're just gonna do a wing liner. And I'm not gonna start all the way in. We're gonna start from the middle. Like, if I'm looking straight into the camera, right where your eye line is, outwards. To help make the shape, I'm actually gonna tight line the outer waterline first. Do the same on the other eye. Do like a mini triangle, and always start small. Go see that? It's so much easier for me to do liner on this eye also than this eye for some reason. And then I would just go back in with the liner. Make sure that black is really black. And now that both of the eyes are done, you just kind of check to see if they're even. They usually aren't. I'm just gonna use a Q-tip to clean up this one. We're just gonna tight line the inner waterline, and this really pulls it all together. Try not to get any on the lash line, just completely on the inner waterline. I really try to make sure that the lower waterline is very clear. Sometimes I find it helps if I take like a clean piece of tissue and I like wipe the liner and then I draw it again, because in order for the color to stick, the liner needs to be like completely like dry, but also it needs to be like completely clean. Not that your liner's not clean, but it's like if you've been like putting your liner on the upper waterline, you've put it on top of like eyeshadow, you've put it on top of like that eyeshadow base, concealer stick, like it's got some of that product on it, and when it has other product on it, it's not able to put like be as clean or as like vivid on your lash line. Especially because your lash line, I mean your waterline is like, it's like touching your eye basically, you know? It's easier for you to kind of see like where your liner needs to like join back into the liner shape. Does that make sense? Just so good, like so even. And that is the eyes done. It's actually quite easy, but it just takes practice and precision. Okay, eyes are done. We're gonna do the rest of the face. For concealer, I've been really into this CanMake color mixing concealer. With this, it has 3 shades. For my under eye, I go in with like 1 and 2. And I just put that right there. I don't like to conceal too much on the under eye, actually. I just, you know, I want to maintain natural skin. But when I do conceal my under eye, I always drag the concealer to the sides of my nose because that creates that kind of like shadow illusion. Also, I have a big nose, so I just use my finger to like pack it as close to the eye as possible. I find that this is actually easier than using a brush because sometimes like with a brush, you know, the control like when you're close to the eye is not as easy. But what I do I use my flat concealer brush with, where's my other, dab off the excess, and I just clean that liner up. This is the difference between kind of like doing your makeup and it looks fine versus like it being snatched. Actually, 𝒕𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒌 was the first ever like makeup tutorial that I ever posted on my channel. Love her work. Love her work. Okay, I'm gonna take the other concealer, like the shade 3 and 2, which is a little bit darker. Just kind of like areas that need concealing, as well as the sides around my mouth. You know how I feel about mouth concealer. It's one of the most important steps. It really, like mouth concealer. Now, we're gonna do contour and blush. Contour, I'm also just gonna use my finger. I'm using this putty bronzer. I'm just gonna take it like that. Just gonna blend that out a little bit. And I'm gonna use my finger and just contour my nose too. Now, how you contour your nose is so like, it's a very personal matter. It's true. It's a very personal matter, and you need to contour for your nose type. So I have like a skinny little nose bridge here, but like kind of a bigger nose bottom. So I like to just put the contour like right here. I don't go above here. Put the contour up to like the midpoint of my nose. Like I'm trying to create balance as opposed to just making everything smaller, you know? So you need to figure out your nose type and contour for your nose. I'm so wise, like this is why people need to follow me. I'm literally dishing out wisdom. You would have to pay someone to tell you this tea on a fucking Audible subscription or a fucking like podcast. But not me, I just get straight to the point. It's true. Okay, contour done. I don't actually contour my forehead. I only contoured my hairline. I don't like to contour like here because I like having a big forehead, okay? Like some people don't like that. I like that. I like that my forehead is actually quite large. It's giving Tyra Banks. And so I don't like to make it look smaller because I prefer to have a distinctive feature. You know, I'm giving Rihanna, actually. It's giving Rihanna. It's giving Rihanna and it's giving Lily Rose Depp. She has a big ass forehead too. Blush. We're moving on to blush. Now, I noticed that she actually uses like a super bright pink blush. I don't have that color, so I'm just gonna use my regular everyday one, which is this one. Ballet Shoes by Misha. Love Misha's cotton blush. They literally cost like 20 Hong Kong dollars. So cheap, and they're so cute. Now for blush placement, usually I like to go here along the cheekbone, but I've noticed that she actually prefers a much more apple of the cheek vibe, so I'm gonna do that instead. And also, she rarely smiles, so you don't have to smile when you do this. You just have to... People don't smile these days, not in this economy, not in this recession. So like before, people used to be like, you need to smile when you do your blush. That is a real old hat tip, because no one smiles anymore. Nothing to smile about, sister. Nothing to smile about. I say that, but I've been laughing this whole tutorial. I just love to laugh. I love to smile, actually. Model bra with a Hollywood smile, yeah. Okay, that's enough. I actually think I might have over-blushed. However, I actually think over-blushing is a trend this year. Oh, I love this color. I love this color. It's so glam. I just really like this color. Actually, I have over-blushed. It's like a cool kind of like ballet pink. Although, you know what? When I put my blush on the camera, you actually rarely see it. It's like only like, you can only see it like in person. Like, on the camera, it looks fine, but in person, it's a little bit. I'm looking a little clownish. I'm looking a little clownish. So, for lips, super important, actually, for this look. I have two lip options. My usual lip liner. I have worn these down, like, no jokes, like... And I've got two of these. I've got, like, 2 or 3 of the same color, and they're all, like, worn down. So this is Rimmel Cappuccino. I'm gonna swatch it for you, so we can decide together. Wait, is this Rimmel Cappuccino? It is. And then I have another one that is in the running for one of my likes. It's like her lighter cousin, her lighter sister. Right here, it's Coffee Latte by May Linder. They're actually exactly the same, basically. I'm actually gonna go with May Linder because it's a little bit lighter. Oh my god. Like, that looks too good. That literally just looks too good. Then, lip color. I'm going to use... Okay, for my lip color, I'm thinking maybe we could use this little nude by 𝒕𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒌. Let's test that. Or... This is like one of my favorite nudes, but this is also like run to a little nub, and I got it in like London years ago. Oh, god, that is just so cute. Okay, we're definitely gonna go with the light one. This is e.l.f.'s Satin Lipstick in Creme. It is one of the only affordable nude lipsticks that I've found. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. I just love it. Like, oh. Perfect. Like, It's literally, this is my ride or die lip combo. So this is literally one of my ride or die lipstick colors, and it's also so affordable. And the formula is so good. Ugh, that just looks too good. So I used to use this and my Rimmel Cappuccino all the time. So that is much more like a two-tone lip kind of look. But this one and the Melinda lip liner that I got in Bangkok is like my new favorite. Doesn't that look so good? Don't say I don't put you guys on. And this was like, I think like 100 baht. 100 baht. And this one was like maybe £5. Get out of here. Like, literally get out of here. Like, literally get out of here. Like, I'm helping you look good and save money. Period. Now, I bought this in Bangkok also. Just because, like, they have, like, the Korean formulas. They really do. But it's, like, a lot cheaper than, like, some of the Korean brands. Guys, don't even play with me. Like, literally, I look too good right now. Like, it's actually crazy. Ooh, powder. For powder, I've been really into this thing where I use a really dainty brush like this. Like, super dainty. I put a little bit of my powder in the cap, and I just kind of go in. I don't even really conceal my under eyes. I just sides of the nose, sides of the mouth, a little bit light dusting on the chin, and like whatever's left on the brush, I just sweep it like across the forehead, like super light. I'm gonna highlight my skin. I'm gonna use this one. This is the Can Make highlighter. I don't know if I like it that much actually. It's a little bit too glittery. See, it's like really intense actually. So I like to just really like use my finger and really blend it out. I always like to put a little bit on the top of the lip too. Chin. Dabbing it on the forehead. Final finishing touch, I'm just gonna put on a little mascara. This is the final look. This is the look. This is everything. The eyes, the base, the lips, the skin, the brows. Okay, this is everything. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're a new subscriber, hi, welcome. And yeah, follow me, subscribe to me if you want to be a baddie. Okay, bye.